Hey, everybody, listen. Before we start this Uncooked Chicken, I'm telling you, listen. I heard that DJ Khaled like Uncooked Chicken. He heard it. He heard DJ Khaled. He heard it. They heard Uncooked Chicken. And we asked him, we said, DJ, what'd you think? You know what he said? Another one. So here it is. It's the comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Thanks, Khaled. Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Yeah, it's a commuter grind. What's on my mind? Comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Ain't no need to edit. Hell yeah, I said it. It's the Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Yeah, man. This is the Uncooked Chicken podcast, brought to you by the Hybrid Studios of me, your host, NateNathaNathaniel. All three of those guys is me. Got split personalities. Told you, Nate is my. Hey, listen, Nate's my black name. Y'all, Jamin. Yeah, just Nate. Yeah. And Nathan is my white name, my Caucasian name. Well, you know, sometimes you got a code switch. You got, hello there, how are you doing today? You got to enunciate everything. You got to make sure it's clear. And you got to speak a little slower so everything will be understood. Okay? This is the voice where I don't sound like a threat. Okay? That's the voice. And then Nathaniel, you said, Nathaniel, my biblical name. And then we are going to praise him. Somebody praise his name. You better be grounded. You better be grounded. Yes, sir. Praise. NateNathaNathaniel, all three. It's this complex individual. But that's okay. But you know what? Because he's funny. And people say, man, listen, I started doing comedy. Man, I started doing comedy about a year ago. Right? A year ago, I'm like, listen, I'm going to go ahead and do something new. I don't want to be two thieves in a receipt. I got to have something for the next chapter. Yeah, so listen, this is why I'm building up. Now, there's a lot of, listen, people say, well, he 50. How he going to be funny at 50? Listen. Don't you think Dave Chappelle is over 50? Like, all the great comedians are over 50, but they've been doing it all their life. Listen, I've been funny all my life. Listen, I know what I've been. Like, when I listen, I know I'm funny. That's the thing about it. I know I am. But this is, now I'm sharing it with you. I already had the 49 years of funny. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this. I'm going to share it with you. Now I'm going to share. It's a share. We're sharing, baby. We love you. When you love, you share. I love you, so I'm going to share the funny with you. But listen, like Bob Marley said, they asked Bob Marley on that biopic. One Love biopic he made. He was singing this song, Redemption. He was singing the redemption song, right? Oh, it's a song of freedom. And this is a pop culture reference. It's all I never had. That's what he said. Is redemption songs. And his wife said, Bob, baby. She said, how long? I never heard that song before. When did you write that one? And Bob said, I've been writing that one all my life, right? He said, well, you're NateNathaNathaniel. How did you be? I never heard the comedy. It's so funny. When did you become a comedian? Listen, I've been a comedian all my life. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gotta pause things. Listen, I'm borrowing from Bob Marley. I've been funny all my life. It's my redemption song. It's all I ever had. It's this comedy. The lumbar, maybe start singing Exodus. Movement of the people, stop it. Anyway, let's check it. Anyway, this is a commuter cast, guys. I want to thank everybody who listen, who download, who follow the chicken. Oh, what do? Every 2 weeks, I follow chicken. Really? Don't say that out loud. People think you're cray. I follow chicken every 2 weeks. Uncooked chicken. Do you? That sounds different. But listen, I want to thank everybody download, listen to the creativity of NateNathaNathaniel. All three is me. And I'm talking in the third person. You know, interesting. It's like you start thinking about like the LGBTQ. I messed that up. Listen, you start thinking about how they use I say they, them, use they, them, they use her, him pronouns, right? And it's like, oh, that's original. That ain't original. I mean, I realize the black community, we've been using pronouns all my life, man. Right? That's all I ever had was pronouns. Like when you want to fight somebody, you go and talk in pronouns. Like, he don't want to fight me. Like, he don't want to fight. Listen, he don't want none of this. Look, he don't know who he messing with. You're like, who? I'm talking about Darnell. Darnell don't know who he messing with. But we don't say him. He don't know who he messing with. He don't want none of this. Right? This. Right? He don't want none of these. Right? I'm going to give him some of them. Don't we come around here. Listen. Let me tell you what he going to do. He going to knock the hell out of him. That's what he going to do. You better not come around here talking about, you want some of he? You want some of him? Who? You don't want them. These will mess you up. We've been talking with pronouns all my life, man. So don't act like something like, I can dig it. Please, that's old school. I can dig it. You know what I mean? That's when you know your age. When I start using like, I can dig it. Oh boy, how do you want? Did NateNathaNathaniel just become 90? I can dig it. I'm telling you what, back in the day, I can dig it. Listen. Oh, young people are like, what the hell is he digging? What is he digging? What does he have a shovel? What the hell is he digging? This is an improv cast, guys. Improvisational. So I'm in my car. Listen, there's no cue. There's no cards. I'm not looking at notes. I'm not talking. I don't have the writing team in my ear saying, NateNathaNathaniel, the next F topic is familiar. No, I am. Listen, I'm in my ear talking to myself. Listen, this is an improvisational, baby. Let's go off the top. Let's go, right? So I just thought, man, I was in my head like, hey, we been using pronouns. They stole that from us too. Everybody always stealing from the black man. They stole that from us. Well, they probably borrowed it. I get it. You know, I was thinking, man, I think about this, taking this one to the club, man, but thinking about like, you know how, like, women, like, you know how when you're hungry and you're angry, right? So they say you're hangry. They throw the H on top of the A. You hangry, right? You hangry. And then Snickers, they took that little and ran with it. They took that motto of being hangry, and they say, you know, when people, you're not yourself when you're hangry, so you give them a Snickers bar so they can calm the frick down, right? Calm it down and have some sugar. Have some blood sugar. Calm it down, right? Because that's true. When you hungry, you angry, right? But there's something much, much worse than being hangry, right? You can snap out of hangriness. There's something almost like satanic. I don't even want to talk about him. I don't even bring that up in my podcast. You burning my chicken. But that's something that's dark when it comes to not being hangry, but being spangry, right? With the SP on top of the angry. Spangry. You're like, what the hell is spangry? I never heard of that, NateNathaNathaniel. What is spangry? Well, I'm glad you asked, random voice guy. Listen, spangry, like, spangry is when, because women, listen, I have empathy for women. I do. It's hard being a woman. It's hard out there for a lady. It's hard. And I know this ain't Women's Month. That passed already. I understand. But it's still hard. Guys, we need to recognize it's hard. Women gotta, man, let's go off topic for a second. Let's go off topic. We're gonna be in and out of this podcast. You know, men, you know, when us getting ready for work or whatever, you know, we only give us 10 minutes. We got this. 10 minutes, maybe 15. 10, 15 tops, right? No, not for women. Women, it is a production, right? It's like a symphony. It's like you gotta get like, it's like an orchestra of makeup and orchestra of just products and sprays And it's like they just lay it out. They put the layout all over the bathroom. This is a production, and they have the director, and they're like, okay, on the horns we're gonna have the bass coat, and on the drums we're gonna have the mascara, and on the piano, on the strings we're gonna have the what's the eyebrow? Not the eyebrows. What the little things they add to the eyelash extensions, or the decut. Listen, the fake eye. You glue them. You gotta glue. Listen, you gotta wake up and glue shit to your eyes too. Women, I get. It's hard out there for a lady. It's hard. I get it, man. But that's not even what I'm talking about. That's just getting ready. That's just getting ready to go outside and check the mail. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even going out to dinner. That's just to go check the mail. You know? But I gotta appreciate a lady who's kept. Cause she kept, you kept, right? That's two keps, right? One kept time. Well, listen, she kept, you kept, right? She gonna make sure she good. She gonna make sure you good. So that's what you gotta appreciate it. Like, listen, you gotta give your woman time. She like, hey. Like, baby, I'm getting ready to go check the mail. You like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and give you 2 hours to get that orchestra ready. Because you got to conduct. I'm going to let you have your time, right? That's what it takes to check the mail. I get it. Because she kept, you kept. So she's a reflection, right? A reflection of you, reflection of me. So y'all so chill. Get a women, they too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But anyway, that's not my F topic. I'm just telling you, they got to give women, they too. Give them, they do. Ah, yes, sir. Listen, but my F topic, talking about like when you're spangry, right? Spangry, SP, and then angry, and that's when women have to wear those body shapers, like the Spanx, right? The Spanx for like 14 hours, right? That's worse than being hungry for 14 hours. Just wearing a Spanx, right? My wife had her Spanx on. Man, listen, she is a different person. And I know I had to rip, but I didn't know this at first. I didn't know what the Spanx do to you. I didn't know. I had no idea until I experienced it. I didn't even know who she was. She had a Spanx on, man, all day long. She went out and did some things. I went to work, came home. She had a Spanx on. I didn't know. I didn't know she had a Spanx on. I just asked a simple question. That's it. I just said, hey, babe, what's for dinner? And the voice that came out of her mouth was not it didn't match who I married. It didn't match it. It was no matchy, right? I was like, hey, babe, what's for dinner? And she turned around like a head spun around 360, right? I'm like, whoa, that was my first clue. Like, whoa, what the hell? What the hell is that? All right. And you're like, what do you mean, what's for dinner? I said, well, I don't know where the damn voice came from. I just was wondering, did you make dinner today? And she's no, I did not make dinner today. Why don't you get your bitch ass hands and make your own dinner? And I was like, whoa, what the hell? I was like, what the hell is this? It took me back. I was like, oh no, maybe she had a bad day. I'm like, well, maybe she had a bad day. Maybe she just had, she had a bad day. Yeah, everybody had a bad day. I didn't get too upset about it. So I was like, okay, well, what the kids? I'm just asking questions that you would ask in a relationship. Hey, babe, where the kids? And she turned around. Did I have these kids by myself? Am I asexual? Do I look asexual to you? Why don't you call your kids? You help with these kids. You decrepit son of a bitch. I said, whoa! That's when I knew. I said, damn it, it's the Spanx. It's the Spanx. I said, babe, lay down. I took her to the room. I said, babe, lay down. Lay down. I got the scissors, right? I got the scissors. Cut them some guns. Cut them off. As soon as I cut them off, I said, hey, babe, how are you doing today? I said, babe, I'm good. I said, how are you? She said, I'm doing great. I'm just so feeling so much better. I said, babe, you know what's for dinner? She said, oh, let me go ahead and make some right now. I said, look at that. I said, babe, do you remember about, 5 minutes ago when I asked what was for dinner and you were talking about my bitch ass hands or something? She's like, oh, no, I don't remember that. You sure? I said, you know what? We're good. We're good. You go ahead, do you. I'm gonna do me. You do you, I'm gonna do me. We'll meet at the dinner table. Let me know if you need help. Listen, being spangry is a real thing. So, man, just listen. Be aware. Be aware that your person. Be aware your person may act. She may give you a 180. She may 180. You come in the house, you don't know who she is, right? Like Cardi B. Listen, people be like, hey, why is Onset? Why is he and Cardi B always fighting? They all hear about them fighting, always getting into some squabbles. See, it's different with Cardi B though, because see, Cardi B is her spangry. I don't think she's spangry. I just think that when she takes all the makeup and stuff, her production, Cardi B has a production, right? Her production company is off the chart, right? So when Onset, when he married her, right? When he saw her, first saw her, she was Cardi B production, right? She was Cardi B production. And then they got married, and then she took all the production off, and he woke up in the morning, and he looked over on the side of the pillow, and he's like, who the hell is this? And he started punching. punching. She's like, stop. Onset, stop. I'm like, what the hell? Who are you? She said, it's Cardi. It's me. It's Cardi B. He's like, it's Cardi who? He said, who you be? She said, I'm the WAP. He had to look. He said, oh, she said, give me 2 hours. Onset, give me 2 hours, and I'll show you who I am. Right? Tell you, because, hey, listen, Cardi's a magician. She's a magician, I tell you. Boy, I'm telling you, Cardi, it's a good idea, though, because when she get all dolled up and she get ready to perform, man, she could be on the street. You don't know who she is. Ain't nobody rolling up to Cardi being like, hey, girl, what's up? Hey, girl, what's up? Hey, girl, what's up? Nobody doing that. When she Cardi B, they are. when she 2-hour production, she, hey, Cardi. But when she take off the production, whoo, listen, she could be in the soup line. That's all I'm saying. She could be in the soup line. Nobody know. She's like, oh, that girl belong in the soup line. Right? She could go get that girl some free cheese. She needs some free cheese. Yes, she do. That's telling you. Man. Anyway, so that's the funny that I'm thinking about right now, spitballing. The familiar in New York City. These fools going around hitting people, just unexpectedly punching people and recording it and putting it online and stuff, bro. And it's ridiculous, and they're targeting white people, right? They're targeting white people. They're going and they're punching them, and it's two things that is real bad about this. It's first of all, white people can't fight, so you really it's abuse, right? It's abuse. You're punching white women, they can't fight. Why you come? That's just a cowardly move. You go around in the middle of the street, they're walking down the street, and you just go pow, pop them in the face. That's not right. And it's not white women's fault that they just weren't trained to fight. They never had to. They don't struggle. What's the struggle? What's the white woman struggle? Right? I'm being honest. I mean, what's the struggle? They ain't got no struggles. So they never had to fight. It's always been the men protecting them. They never had to squabble, right? I know Hollywood, put Hillary Swank in that movie where she was a boxer, but come on, that's Hollywood. She ain't boxing nobody. Listen, that's it. They never had to fight nobody that know how to fight. They never had to. So I get it. So they're going after the easiest prey, and because they hitting white women. And what white women doing? They ain't even calling the police there because they're not equipped to handle it. So what do? They go to TikTok. They go to TikTok like, oh my gosh, I just got punched in the eye by this random guy. He just came up here and he socked me in the eye. Oh my gosh, look at this right here. Look at this bruise. Look at this bruise. Oh my gosh, look at this bruise. Can't believe this. This is crazy, New York City. Oh my gosh, thug life. Crazy. Let me go to Starbucks, give me something to drink. I need to drink this off. Listen, no, what you call po-po, call police, somebody. You don't put on TikTok first. That's not the first thing you do. That's not 911, right? You don't. TikTok's not going to, listen, TikTok police, right? I just feel bad. Listen. Listen. Remember, what's her name? Ronda Rousey. Remember Ronda Rousey? She was kicking ass, white lady, and she was in MMA kicking ass. And then she came up against, I think her name was, I don't know her name, but I know she whooped her. Amanda, I think her name, listen, whooped the hell out of her. She whooped her out of her. She whooped her in retirement. Whooped her. She's like, oh shit, right? Because listen, because that's why they swinging on white women. Because you hit a white woman, they're gonna go to TikTok, right? They go to TikTok. You hit a brown or black woman, listen, ain't gonna be no TikToking, right? It's gonna be knuckles knocking, right? You go hit a white woman like it's oh shit, right? Oh shit. You hit a black woman or brown woman, it's gonna be oh shit. We in this. It ain't no quit. You still gonna be fighting. You hit her and run, she gonna chase you down, and it's on, right? That's why they eating easy targets, because brown women, black women have learned they had to fight they has to fight all their lives, right? They has to fight for everything. They do. It's true. It's harder for brown women because they fighters, right? They tough. Black women not that tough. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, oh, that's not true. The hell it ain't. I ain't say they may act tough, but when it's squabble time, they ain't squabbling. He ain't squabbling. They gonna back the hell up. They gonna back the hell up. They act hard. They act tough. They ain't tough. Trust me. I tell you, they ain't tough. But I'm telling you, that's why they going after white women. They ain't going after brown women, because they know they gonna be in it all day. You better pack a lunch. You better pack like you going to Jamaica. You go around there and try to sucker punch a black woman. You better pack like you going to Africa. You better pack for about 3 weeks, because you in it. You ain't gonna hit and be like, nah, bro, it's on. It's on. You gonna be there all day. All right? Tell you. All right, man, this last F. For real, though, fake news real quick. Listen, man, when I was younger, Indiana, younger man, listen, it was a shootout. It was a shootout. Stop it. These fools, my mama said don't hang out with them. I hung out with them. These fools, for real, though, fake news. These fools, I went over to dude's house. Next thing you know, I'm ducking behind cars. She said don't hang out with them. I'm ducking behind cars, bullets flying across my head. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? You know, I can think about my mama go kill me. I didn't think about the bullet hitting me because I thought I was like Flash Gordon. Like I can dodge a bullet. I was Neo before Neo could do it in the Matrix. But I was thinking, damn, my mom, I was like, dear Lord, let me survive this. So I ain't got to tell my mama about this. So my mama don't kill me. I wasn't really worried about the bullet killing me. I was worried about my mama killing me. You know what I mean? So, man, y'all who you hang out with, that's what I heard. You heard it? My mama told me don't hang out with them hoodlums. I hung out with them for one day. I got caught up in a crossfire. Whoo, that for real though, fake news? For real though, or fake news? Huh? I want to thank you for joining me in this episode of the comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. It's a commuter grind. What's on my mind? Comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Ain't no need to edit. Hell yeah, I said it. It's the Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Where's my cluck? Don't you leave me without no cluck.